30 minutes of pure entertainment with musicians, writers, and actors to motivators, chefs, and even rappers to up-and-comings with the it factor. It's the Jazzie K Ward coming at ya. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs. Tune in, chime in, sit back, relax. Have fun, some smiles, a few laughs.
A little hugging, call me. That's all you got to do now. If you want some kissing, call me, baby. No more lonely nights will you be alone. All you got to do is pick up the telephone, call me down. 6, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That's my second 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Hey everybody, I was over there jamming to my friend, our special guest tonight, independent recording artist KEITH EATMON. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Artist Talk Jazzy After Dark. I'm your host, Jazzie K Ward. Happy Monday to you. I see Dr. Graham is in the house. My friend Kenneth Wynn, Chef D is with us tonight. My friend Jazzy Harris, is so good to see you all. Thank you so much. Please go ahead and share the video, share the live. My friend, the beautiful Castella, is also with me. If you don't know Castella, shame on you. She's in California, and you know what? They know how to partay. I love saying that, right? Go over to K Ward Radio, my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. KWardRadio.com is my website. And if you don't do any of that, you'll hear that a lot on the show. Shame on you. Just like our special guest tonight, independent recording artist KEITH EATMON. If you don't know this man, shame on you. Are you ready to go ahead and kick off the show tonight? I'm ready to start Artist Talk right now.
Live from WKRW, welcome to Artist Talk, a live one-on-one conversation with your host, the man with the golden voice, Jazzie K Ward.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Artist Talk. I am Jazzie K Ward. Can you believe, y'all, the month of November is almost over. Thanksgiving is this week. I'm so thankful for so many things. What are you all grateful for? Make sure you put that in the comments section. Also, make sure you put where you are watching from. I would love to see that as well. Well, it's going to be a short week. I don't know, but I'm great. I'm off work for a little while, so I need the rest. I need the relaxation. So I've been anticipating this conversation for quite some time for this young man by the name of Keith Eatman. Now, when I first heard this song, My Love Is on Fire, I love this song. I'm so excited to have a little conversation with my friend Keith. But before we get into that, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about Keith. Now, he's a native of Buffalo, New York. He started up as a variety vocalist. He developed an ear for music, listening to records from every genre. His best loved being of Motown and Stax recordings. Now, in 1996, Keith decided to quit his full-time job to become a full-time touring vocalist with the Department of the Defense overseas, performing at shows, performing for military troops in Asia and for Europe, Middle East, and Central America. He was also a guest vocalist for the Taylor Made Band from 1995 to 1998, led by musician Van Taylor. His latest smashing hit is My Love Is on Fire. And when you hear this song and when you see this young man, you see this brother and his style, you can understand this is why Keith has that it factor. I'm so excited to have him on the show tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's put our hands together for independent recording artist Keith Eatman.
Hey, hey.
Like we always say on the show, Keith, come on in the room.
I'm in the room, bro. I'm in the room.
You're in the room. How are you, my friend?
I am well. How about yourself, bro?
I am doing well. I always have to start out by saying thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to have a conversation with me and the audience this evening.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, we see we have quite a few people on. Keith, this week, of course, is Thanksgiving, and I see a lot of people. I asked the question, what are people grateful for? Jazzie Harris said, grateful for life, and she's tuning in from Maryland. I don't know if I missed some other comments there. So, my friend, I'm going to ask you, I do this segment called The Real You.
Mm-hmm.
So just some random questions I picked from. So my first question for you, Keith, is what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for life.
Mm.
I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for life and the choices that we have in life.
Mm.
To be able to do your own thing and just live life. I enjoy life. I'm grateful for life.
Oh yeah, that's positive. Thank you so much, man. Another question. Tell me some common things your friends and family would say about you.
Multitasker number one. As my father would say, that boy know a little bit about everything. I say, yeah, we got Google. But they know that I've always been obsessed with music. From the time I was a child, I have a really huge record collection.
Mm-hmm.
They also know that I have a great passion for vintage cars.
Oh, wow.
I love to be outdoors.
Okay.
They know I hate bugs and I hate the heat.
Well, if you are my friend over there in Georgia, as they say, in Georgia, you definitely know about the heat, right?
Yes, sir. And the mosquitoes.
In this game. I did want to ask you, do you have any vintage cars?
I have a car that is now 30 years old, and I waited till it turned 30 to begin a restoration on it. I'm going to take it apart and put it together just like that you see on the shows today. That's the big thing now. Yeah. So I love the cars, and this will be my first car where I get a chance to go and sit out in the parking lot, let people walk by and look at my ride.
Okay, I love that. So when you get it all together, let us know, okay?
We'll do.
We'll do that, okay. So tell me, which would you rather be, rich or famous, and why?
Rich or famous?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends on what do you mean by rich? Shoot, you can put 100,000 in my account and I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? But famous is something I've never been after. I'm not much of an attention seeker, but I do love that money. Yes, I do. So if it had to be, if you want to call being stable and self-sufficient rich, I'll take it.
I'll take it. I will take it too. I
That's
would.
mine.
Well, thank you so much for answering those questions on the segment.
Yes.
That wasn't too bad, was it? Is Keith there? Did he freeze?
Keith is here.
Oh, okay. I thought you froze there for a second. So, getting into the show, again, everyone, if you have questions or comment for our guest tonight, please post those in the comment section. We'll do our best to answer those. So, Keith, I always ask this particular question when we talk about music, whether it's gospel, it's R&B, it's rock, it's all types of music, right? But why should people care about R&B and soul music?
R&B and soul music, because R&B and soul music comes from the soul, man. If you go all the way back to the days of our ancestors of music, as I would say, what they went through and how they developed it, and how it went from, Mississippi Delta blues to the big band swing to rock and roll. Then we hit Motown. Motown, to me, changed the game of music because it came around when I was alive. You know what I'm saying? And it gave you such a variety of songs within one genre. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So R&B is important.
Okay.
And, it's very important to me.
So you growing up, when you mentioned Motown, is Motown a lot of music that you heard in your home growing up back in New York?
Well, as a child, I didn't know the difference between Motown and whatever. I just thought everything was Motown. They had a different label on it, but it was all Motown until, you get older and you learn what it is.
Okay. So like when you were growing up in your home, what about, we always ask people, did you grow up in the church? Or how did your music career pretty much start for you as a child?
As a child, I had music-loving people in my home, record music-loving people. I always look at it, my mom's youngest sister was 5 years older than my sister, and I was 5 years younger than her. We were 5, 10, 15 in years. And my aunt used to play records all the time. I mean, there were 45s that I didn't even know how to read, but I knew what songs they were by. We just had music 24/7, and 8 tracks, record albums, 45s. They played all day.
Oh wow! Did you? This is probably a little challenging question. Did you have a favorite song? Do you remember like singing a lot as a child? We always had.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things that get brighter. That was my first 45. Uncle came home from Vietnam and bought me that record.
Wow.
And I still have it today.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, in the basement as a child, growing up and hearing so much music in our home, from all kind of music. But I can always share this. I heard so much Lou Rawls and George Benson and Nancy Wilson in my
good music. That's good music.
That I really had no choice but to really just love those artists. But music is so fundamental, right? Especially during the time, I can even go back to the pandemic. And I wanted to ask you, even back during that time, I hope everyone in your family was okay during the pandemic, but also, did you learn a little bit more about Keith during that pandemic time, the last 2 years?
I did. I learned that it didn't stress me out because it seems like I was already prepared for it. I've been independent in my income and a lot of things since 97. Okay. So it just gave me time to hang out with myself a little bit more. Thank God I didn't get sick,
Right. That's a great thing. And I wanted to ask you, and we're going to get a little bit into that. Well, let me go back to this. Back to 1996. What made you decide, okay, hey, I'm going to leave this full-time position and my job and pursue your music career?
I guess the story hasn't changed.
Mhm.
I'm a pretty on time person, and I have a creature of habit. I worked the same job for a number of years. I found myself pulling in the same spot because I was early around the same time, entering the same door, going to the same cubicle every day, selling products. And one day I just looked around. I said, there's got to be something better. And then I received an opportunity um, that was that of a lifetime for me to just say, leave it all behind. You make it. Leave that
Right.
job.
Yeah. When I think about that, Keith, there are so many people you can think about that have passions and admirations to pursue different dreams. And like, was that a hard decision for you to make? Because, a lot of people's like their comfort zone. Well, this is where I get my money from, but there's another career that I want to pursue, but I don't know, should I just take a chance? Because if you think about it, supposing you didn't take that chance to say, hey, I'm going to leave it. Do you think you will be sitting here today?
Well, first of all, when that opportunity came up, I had already put it out there.
Gotcha.
I really put it in my faith and said, hey, I hope this is right. I hope it's good. This is what I want to do. I just want to sing. I want to be free to sing. I had no idea it was going to come in the capacity that it did, but it showed up. So when it showed up, I said, bye, I'm out.
Bye.
And I never looked back.
And you
Never.
Wow. That's amazing. That's beautiful. I like that.
Never regretted it, man.
Regret it. I like that. So, we're going to talk about, we have a question here. How did you get involved with touring and entertaining troops?
Well, part of this opportunity that I'm speaking of that I left my job, I had been doing sit-ins with a band that, performed around Buffalo and Canada, and they had been on the road touring with the Department of Defense. And I guess I hung around long enough, like anything else. They say, show up. Eventually, you'll be able to walk through the door. So I worried this guy to death about, if you ever decided, go on the road, would you take me? And he's like, yeah, well, I got other guys and stuff like that. And then one day, somebody couldn't go. And he's like, are you willing to leave your job and go? And say, yeah. So they had a contract that lasted, I think, 5 years. And I did 2 of those 5 years with them. That's how I got started with it.
Yes, you got started. Oh,
Invitation.
Wow. Invitation. Wow. See, look at that. Don't you say, look at God. See how that all worked out?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everything all comes together. So, hey, everybody, I am JAZZIE K Ward. My special guest is independent recording artist KEITH EATMON, y'all. And he has this smashing new hit. And if you have not heard My Love Is on Fire, shame
on you.
He's going to perform that for us next. So we're going to take a short break. Don't forget to share the video. We're going to come back. We're going to hear the song. We're going to have a little bit more conversation. And while we're doing that, make sure you go over wherever music is streaming and download the song, people. Download the song, My Love Is on Fire. Hey, I'm JAZZIE K Ward. You are watching Artist Talk. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome to the show Artist Talk. I'm JAZZIE K Ward. Our special guest is independent recording artist, Mr. Balladeer himself. Mr. KEITH EATMON is with us tonight, y'all. So don't forget to share the video. So KEITH, this song, My Love Is on Fire. Tell us about this song. Is there a story behind this song? What made you record this song?
What made me record this song? You know, you can hear a song 1,000 times before you hear it the first time. I heard the song over and over and over and over again in my playlist, and I always jam to the song. But one day, I heard it from another room, and there was a total different sound. And I said, "Wow, there's something about this song. I've never heard it, you know, recorded by anybody else." I was like, "This is a Stevie Wonder," and I love Stevie Wonder, by the way, y'all. Love the brother since I was a child. And I heard the song. There was something special about it, and I said I wanted to record it. And I took it to a few different people and asked them to help me out with it. Was totally ignored for a long time, and then I found a gentleman. His name is Trammell Starks. Took it to him, and just to see what another individual would think of it. He loved the song. We agreed on it, and I recorded it.
Wow. I love the song. So, I'm just going to ask you, Keith, could you perform the song for us? Dr. Graham said she's going to be a background singer for you. So,
Dr. Graham. She had the cheese and the wine?
yes. So
that'll work.
That'll work. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome independent recording artist, Mr. Keith Eatmon. And this is his latest release, My Love Is on Fire.
Look at how they stop and stare. If they've never seen a heart in love. And though I see them, I don't care. 'Cause I'm too busy thinking about our love. Thinking about the each and every morning. I wake up to that love glow in your eyes. I know it seems I'm hooked on this fixation. I will not stop my daydreaming until my nights are true with you. Ooh, baby, love is on fire. Ooh, baby, my heart is on the wire. Ooh, baby, I'm burning with desire. Want to feel your love. I need to feel your love mixed with mine. Listen at me call your name, as if you're a witness to my every word. I know it seems sometimes insane, but something within me tells me they'll be heard. So I wait so patiently the moment when my love fantasies will come to life. And all I need from you is confirmation. And then I will be living through those moments that I love with you. Ooh, baby, love is on fire. Ooh, baby, my heart is on the wire. Ooh, baby, I'm burning with desire. Want to feel your love. I need to feel your love mixed with mine. So I wait so patiently the moment when my love fantasies will come to life. And all I need from you is confirmation. And then I will be living through those moments that I love with you. Ooh, baby, my love is on fire. Ooh, baby, my heart is on the wire. Ooh, baby, I'm burning with desire. I want to feel your love. I need to feel your love mixed with mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, baby, my love is on fire. Ooh, baby, my heart is on the wire. Ooh, baby, I'm burning with desire. I want to feel your love. I need to feel your love mixed with mine. Woo! Feel your love. I want your love. Said I feel your love. I want your love. My love is on fire, y'all.
Feel your love. I want to feel your love. Mine. So next time when you perform live, when you perform, can the band invite me? Can I be a background vocal?
Yeah, come on.
I just on that song, just on that song. That's what I'm singing that song. Oh, I love that song. But you know what? When I hear "My Love Is on Fire," see, I love love, and when I hear that, you know, that's one thing I love about music, Keith, is that music tells a story, right? I can
Mhm.
use my own imagination. When I hear music, some make you happy, some make you sad, but it's like when you sing that song, you're having so much joy in singing that song. It sounds like a happy song. But when you sing it, what place does it take you?
It takes me to the music.
Yeah,
My love is on fire is about music for me.
right. I love that. And you know, when we had the conversation of that, it made me think about it. And when you told me it was a Stevie Wonder song, I was like,
It's,
now
it's a Stevie tune.
it's a Stevie tune.
And if
And
anybody out there knows Stevie, share it with them, please.
I was going to ask you, you know, have you tried to send it to him, or do you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that could get it to him?
No,
Okay.
but it would be nice if you heard it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Uh, and where can people get the song? Because I was getting tweets and messages, and people like, oh wow, where can I get that song?
Yes, you know what? I tell you guys, I put very little effort into promoting it, but I know it's on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff out there. It's there.
Okay. Is it
And
on
also, if you go to YouTube, like my little YouTube page out there, so I can get some counts. You know,
That's what
please.
it's about support. And also on social media, what's the best place to follow you?
Instagram, please.
Okay.
Hmm.
Follow Keith on Instagram, and you'll see there's his Instagram page right there. Go over there and like the page, y'all. And if you don't, shame on you, shame on your mom and them, your daddy them, your cousin them, everybody. So Chantel said, I just followed him. That's right. So
Thank you, Chantel.
please go to his YouTube page. Y'all, it takes what 10 seconds to find it and just hit the like button.
Just
Just
hit
hit
the like button. Please
just
take them counts up.
take those counts up. So we're going to talk about a little bit more about Keith and music, and but what we're going to do now, Dr. Graham is in the house, and Mind, Body, and Soul segment, Keith, and then we're going to come back and have a little bit more conversation with you. How about that?
All right.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Chantel Graham.
It's time for Health and Wellness Check-In with Dr. Chantel Graham. Tips for the mind, body, and soul.
Oh, I was still singing. Put my mic down. Put my mic down. Sorry.
It's like, ooh, baby, your love is on.
Then you gotta get the shoulder shrug. You gotta.
Ooh, heck, come on. Heck.
Hello, my good people. How's it going, Jazzy?
It's going good, Dr. G. It's always good to see you.
Hey, Costello. Oh, Costello got this new Christmas song out. Y'all better go and download it, because if not,
Shame
shame on you. Anyway,
She does.
so we're gonna be light today. You know, Thanksgiving is coming up, so we don't want to be Debbie Downers. I want everybody to eat and enjoy whatever food you want. Put on your stretchy pants. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Okay.
That's all you
So
got.
we're gonna do a little quiz today again. I want to see if you guys can guess this food. Let's see how we can go about this. I don't want to give it away though.
Okay.
Let's see. This food is going to be high in vitamin C, vitamin A, antioxidant. It's good for getting rid of free radicals, will help deteriorate cancer, help lower blood sugar, help fight Alzheimer's and nerve damaging, things like that. Great for immune system, anti-inflammatory. And this is a food that you probably throw the best part of it away. There you go.
An orange, an apple, banana.
You got it on the first try. Orange.
Okay.
Orange. And actually, I'm not even talking about the orange itself. I'm talking about the orange peel. You peel that orange, what do? You throw it away. No, save your peels. I'm going to give you a couple of good things you can do with that orange peel. You can put it in an oven and dry it out, or you can dehydrate it. You can grind it down to a powder, and now you have orange seasoning.
Oh.
Use it in pies, cakes. You can flavor your water with it. That'd be a great way to do it. Someone mentioned bugs, how they hate bugs. If you take an orange peel and rub it on your skin, it is the best mosquito repellent ever.
Oh.
If you take the nice orange peel, put a little bit of water and puree it. If you put on an anthill, it gets rid of ants. If you mix orange peels with coffee grinds and put it by your door or a litter box, it will deter cats from coming to your home. You can clean your sink with it. Your garbage disposal, you can flavor your house with it by boiling it in water along with some cinnamon and lemon peels. Put it in your garbage can to get a nice fragrance. Put the dried peels in a little satchel and put it in your closet. Great aroma to get rid of musty and odors like it does with mothballs without the smell of mothballs. Even though I'm a little old school, we used to mothball smell, but that's another story. Not going to go there. So there you go. Oranges. So when you're making those orange meringue things and oranges, don't throw your peels away. Now, I happen to love, love, love honey bell oranges. Yeah, boiling in water with honey, cayenne pepper. Oh, now see, he want to look at there. Chef, yeah, if y'all don't know, Chef Rogers has a degree called the ADD. Also a doctor. He thinks he is, but we'll take it, Chef. But it does great with music because it's high in vitamin C and it's a great anti-inflammatory. It does help with mucus, But you can put it in your garbage disposal. Now, if you put it in your garbage disposal with a little bit of ice, that will sharpen your blades.
Oh.
So see, orange peels, what you would throw away as a waste is just great for you. What more do you want?
I love that, Dr. Graham. That's a good tip. I can remember maybe some years. I remember my mom, just to get a fragrance in the house. I remember her putting orange peels in boiling water.
Yep.
She would walk through the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just let the steam.
Yep. Orange peels and cinnamon. If you boil that, if you're making anything smelly like fish and stuff, it will clean your air. You will not smell that in your house after. Or if you're frying something with heavy grease, which you should not be, but just in case it's the holidays, you can use heavy grease frying, like that good old chicken in a cast iron pot. You just boil that orange in water and some little cinnamon. It will clean the air in your house.
I love that, Dr.
Don't throw it away. Reuse it. There you go. Recycle.
I love that. So
and
what's your
course today? You better recycle something.
That's true. Stuff is y'all. Stuff is
Maybe I'll take it in my savings setup, but
What are you cooking for Thanksgiving?
Not much this year. We're gonna do smothered turkey wings, collard greens. I'm gonna do a little mac and cheese, sweet potato pie, sweet potato cheesecake, and probably I don't know. That's probably about maybe a little potato salad, but that's it. Nothing much this year.
I like that. So I want to ask you, Dr. Graham, what's your gratitude list? If you could take 3 things.
Take 3 things to be grateful for. The fact that I woke up this morning, clear mind, and that God gave me patience to deal with my patients every day without going to jail. Because if I handle it, I'm going to jail. If he handle it, everybody gets helped and cured.
Well, one thing I know, Dr. Graham, that could help you mind, body, and soul and calm you is Nia the Germinator.
Yes, she can, because she goes around neutralizing those germs, and she got a couple of tips about cleaning your house. And you know those nasty little sponges we use to clean our dishes with? If you just take that at the end of dishwashing, rinse it out, pop it in the microwave for like 20 seconds, and give it all those bugs and bacteria. So grab your copy of Nia the Germinator,
Can
because
you
you're going to miss out on it. You'll miss out on it.
can you show us the copy back there?
Yes, I would
And
love to show her my-
a copy of the book.
This is her. Don't she look like me? She cute too. Look, she cute too.
She got it going on. I don't know how they can find can they get the book directly from you, and what other
They can
outlets?
get it directly from me. Go to the applife.info. That'll be on my page. Then you can also go to niagerminator.com. You can get it on there too. If you get it from me directly, I will autograph it and send it to you. But you could do Amazon and stuff. That's still support. But go to the artist directly.
Go to them directly. And as I always ask you a favor, my friend, in the OR, my love is on fire. Will you all add that in the OR?
With the shrugging of the shoulders, got to get it going. Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Dr. Graham, can you stick around for the rest of the show?
Yes, and everybody have a great, happy, healthy, safe Thanksgiving, because people are crazy. Yes, Chef, we see a little candy orange pills with dipped in chocolate. We're not eating that. We're not going to eat that just because he said it.
Right. Dr. Graham, again, as always, a friend, but stick around for the show, and
Of course.
we'll stick around. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chantel Graham, as always. We'll see you in a bit, Dr. Graham.
Okay, take care, guys.
Okay. Well, another great segment of Mind, Body, and Soul with Dr. Graham, but can we take a break, and we're going to come back to Keith, Chef? If we can do that. If not, then I can just pull Keith right back in.
This is jazz bassist Brendan Rothwell. My friend Jazzie Ward hosts the show Artist Talk every Monday evening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can tune in and watch Jazzie's show on Facebook Live and YouTube. Jazzie is a great supporter of independent artists, and each week you can tune in to hear him chat with one of those artists and also hear the latest and greatest from the smooth and contemporary jazz worlds. It's important to Jazzie that his audience continues to grow, and it's important to the artists that he works with that their audience also continues to grow. So, Facebook Live or YouTube, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every Monday evening, or hashtag shame on you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show Artist Talk Jazzy After Dark. I'm your host, Jazzy. So glad you all could join me tonight. Our special guest is the one and only, the balladeer himself, Mr. Keith Eatman. And this brother is on fire, y'all. He has a song I love. He's on fire. You had an amazing performance from Keith. And Keith, I just wanted to ask you, as an indie recording artist, you know, what has been some challenges maybe in this business to have your music heard or to even get started?
Getting heard. Getting heard, you know, everybody loves their product, but it means nothing until it's heard.
Yeah. And on this particular track, who helped you, or who were some of the people responsible? Producer, composer? Who did you work with on this project? Anybody else outside of Tramiel?
With Tramiel, we had Sam Sims.
Mm-hmm.
You had Louis Newsom, Chris Blackwell, Tramiel Starks, Sam Skelton. You know, it was amazing. Sam's horn on that song was just amazing in one take.
Right.
One take, he came in and just laid it on it. And I think that's the magic behind the song. But they were all fantastic people.
Okay. I love that, because even when the song first comes on, I was like what's your strategy when you sit down and just say, what's your process Like when you decided when you do a song, period, any song.
Any song, you always want to, if it's a cover song, you always want to put people in the mind of the other artist with your voice. You know, the people say, well, you try to sound just like, no, it's coming from me, you know? So it's a little bit different, but, you know, just a great delivery of the song is everything to me.
Oh, right. Yeah. Most, and let me tell you, that song, you killed that song. When I first heard that song, when I didn't know who Keith Eatman was, I was like, who is this guy? Because immediately now, I don't like to compare artists, but I hear similarities. When I first heard your voice, I was like, I hear a little Michael Franks, and then I said Bobby Caldwell. Immediately, just here. Do you get that a lot about Bobby Caldwell?
I've heard that from a few of the pros.
If
you put me in the mind of that individual, you say you sound just like him, but I thought of that person,
right?
You know, when I heard your song, and that's an honor to me.
Oh yeah, because you know when I was like, I could
have said Kermit the Frog.
I was like, I could hear Keith singing any cover pretty much, but yeah, when I hear Bobby Caldwell, I said he could definitely do a tribute album or anything for Bobby Caldwell. Who are some of your idols or favorite musicians that you really enjoyed listening
to? I'll start with the present first. Okay. In spirit, Miss Sharon Jones of the Dap Kings. Absolutely love that inspiration in my life. I want to pay tribute to you, Sharon Jones. I've always loved Freddie and Luther and, you know, the Nitas and, you know, everybody. You know?
Yeah, I love
everybody. All the hit makers.
Hit makers. And Chef says, you're always sporting a bad hat. Where did the hat come from?
Let me tell you something. I never wore hats other than baseball caps the majority of my life. The band that I'm currently in, R&B Incorporated, they all wear hats. Okay. So I tried to fake it for a long time, you know, sport my bald head. And they were like, no, bro, you got to wear a hat. That's like uniform for the band. And I tried on the hat and I said, well, you don't really look so much like everybody's granddaddy. Let me try a hat on. I was like, I still maintain my youth with a hat on. So that's where it got started.
Okay. So tell us about your band. Where can we see you perform? But how long have you been with this current band?
This is called my COVID band.
Gotcha.
I had one band shut the door as soon as the COVID started, and another one took me on, which is R&B Incorporated, in April of 20, right in the middle of the COVID. We put a band back together at the height of when they say you should stay away from people, and worked the entire COVID, y'all. You know, yeah, I didn't die. I was out there singing. We were like one of the only bands working, but we were out there during the COVID singing songs, entertaining people.
Wow. I love that. So when can we see you all perform? Are you all touring? What's going on with the band right now?
No, it's honestly, it's a local band that covers Gwinnett County here in Georgia. We play from, I don't know if we can mention names, but I will. Moonshiners, Tannery Row, the Branch House, and stuff like that up there in Gwinnett. So most of the stuff we do, with an occasional ride down to the city of Atlanta, is on the north side in Gwinnett County.
Okay. So, you know, outside of music, Keith, what are some of your other passions? If you were not doing music, what else would Keith be doing?
Selling homes and renovating homes. I'm a full-time realtor here in Atlanta. Okay. I've been selling homes for over 20 years and renovating homes for about 35 years.
Okay.
And that's my another true passion. Taking an old raggedy house and putting it back together again. You know, I like to fix things.
Okay. So almost kind of like the singing realtor. Do you sing for some of your people, or you don't sing at all when you?
Oh, it slides out. Sometimes I can't contain myself in the middle. You know, when I'm happy about a house, and I'm like, this is going to be a deal I close. It's a song that comes with it.
I know, right? That's a good thing. Hello, my friend Whittington Steele. Yeah. So I was like, what was that experience like for you when you first heard your song, My Love Is on Fire, on the radio? What was that feeling like?
Can I give you a little story?
Oh yeah.
All right. Last December, I heard what I call the final version, which was the rough version. And one of my favorite places here in the South is Panama City Beach, Florida, Destin, Florida. I love that area.
Yeah.
And one of the first radio stations that actually took the song, liked it, without begging for anything, was the Sea Breeze station in Destin, Florida, Mark Carter. And one weekend I drove down last January, just needed some beach time, be near the water, was there, and I get a text on my phone from my producer, Tremel, says, "You're playing on the radio." I said, "Get out of here." He's like, "You're on the radio." But guess where I was? Panama City Beach, Destin area, and the station down there was playing it while I'm sitting on the beach, and I lost my mind. I tell everybody that I lost it.
I know you. So what does your family think about the song? Do they listen to your music a lot?
Well, my family is pretty small, but one of my greatest supporters and cheerleaders is my dad, who is, really supported me through all my thoughts to quit my job and become a singer and do whatever. And just one of my best friends. As he would say, "You always told me this would happen."
Wow.
And that's why I believe in you. Well, he's quite happy.
I love that. I love that. What's next for Keith Eatmon? What's next for
We're
you?
in the studio right now. I'm great. It's another cover, fortunately and unfortunately, but it's that, and we're gonna slam it. You got to come correct when your first tune works for you. I got to come back with another power tune, but it's something you wouldn't expect. I'm working on that now. Then finishing an EP that I hope to have completed by March of 2023.
Okay. I love that. And, I always go back to the song, "My Love Is on Fire," which I think music is so healing for all of us, Keith. But I did want to ask you, mind, body, and soul, what does music heal you from?
The word healing means fixing.
Mm-hmm.
Music heals me from every disappointment that we all have to face in different ways on our journey. So when something disappointed me, music would fix it. There's a song for every feeling, every emotion, and I bet you I got one for every one of them. So I never stay down too low. Music brings me out.
Right. I love that. Yeah, music is so universal. And I was going to ask, is there like one particular song that, I have one particular song that I play probably almost every day. Do you have a song like that you can just play over and over? Maybe something that first comes to your mind? Anything? Hey, everybody.
Yeah, and you know what? I can't let it out the bag. I'm recording it right now. So I do have one.
You do have one.
I'll save that story for the next release.
Save that story for the next release, my
yes,
friend.
sir.
Everybody, this is independent recording artist, Mr. Keith Eatmon. Again, this is his IG page. Go over to IG, Keith Eatmon _Atlanta singer. His you can go to rnbinkmusic.com. Don't forget to go over to his YouTube channel. Like the page. Like the page. Please. It's all about support. And my friend Whittington Steele on here, she always say what caring is sharing, right? She always says that. And so before we let you go, Keith, what words of wisdom can you leave us with? Maybe something you heard, maybe from your dad or someone watching this program. For those who go back and watch the replay, they want to follow in your footsteps. Because I tell people a lot of times they see lights, camera, action, and when they see you as a recording artist, it's not always an easy road in this career. And then you find some artists that just say, well, find another career. But what words of wisdom or advice you can leave us with?
Oh, wow. I always have so much to say. I guess just speaking for myself, if I have to leave something that weighs on my heart, it's never too late to do anything.
That's right.
You know, I think I proved that to myself, you know, with so many things that happen to us and, you know, we're happy about, you know, we always talk about the stuff that we're happy about, and, you know, about this, that, when this doesn't work out, let this go, do this and that. But, it's never too late to try your passion. It may not get you at the top, but, you know, it's your passion and you'll feel good by giving it a chance. That's what I do.
That's what you do. I love that, my friend. Uh,
I want everybody to be happy.
well, everybody, I believe that. I love that too. Well, my friend Keith, so what are you doing for Thanksgiving? What are you cooking for the holiday?
But I ain't got to do nothing. This is when being a 6 foot tall gentleman, when you sit at the table and there's a bunch of ladies that want you to taste their food and always smile, I'm going to be tasting everybody's food. Kick it back, y'all. It's a holiday.
It's a holiday. But I want to say, Keith, happy Thanksgiving, happy holiday to you and your family. And when I'm sitting around with family
and to you and everybody out there,
I will be playing My Love Is on Fire. That will be in my mix of rotation of music, because at every event, I'm pretty much the music guy. People always say, Jazzy, you have to bring the music. So your song will be in rotation.
Man, I just want to say to you, I really appreciate you. You've been so supportive since the single has been released. And if nobody else knows about this song, you know. And I thank you for that.
You are welcome, my brother. Anything I can do to continue to support your music. Of course, each and every Saturday, it's played on 90.7 WVAS Alabama State University. So I just want to say, we're waiting. Whenever you get ready to release the next single, please come back on the show and talk about it.
I would love to.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, independent recording artist, Mr. Keith Eatmon. His latest release is My Love Is on Fire, which is available everywhere where music is streaming. Please go and download your copy today. And Keith, can you stick around for a little bit for us?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. Hey, Debbie. Hey, my friend Colleen. Hey, Lisa Marie. Thank you all so much, each and every one of you, for those who are on the live program, for those who go back and watch the replay. Thank you all so much for your support of Artist Talk. Thank you so much for your support. It's not about me. It's about the music. It's about you. Thank you so much. K Ward Radio is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like the page. KWardRadio.com is my website. And my friend Jazzy Harris, she won a surprise gift last week, and I have to drop that in the mail to you. I haven't forgot, my friend. Thank you so much for being patient. K Ward Radio, my mailing address, if you'd like to mail me any artist, any copy of your music, it's listed there, as well as my website. If you'd like to support the show, PayPal, Cash App, all of that information is there. Again, thank you, all of you. Join me each and every Saturday on Artist Talk on 90.7 WVAS. I won't be there this Saturday, but again, still listen and stream the show via WVASFM.org. Again, my friends, I have to thank Dr. Chantel Graham. I have to thank Chef D. I have to thank The Owner B. I have to thank Mike Murray and so many other people that make this show so possible. I hope each and every one of you have a very safe and blessed holiday. Remember, make sure you take care of yourself and always be kind to others. We'll see you next time on Artist Talk. Good night.
Look at how they stop and stare, as if they'd never seen a heart in love. And though I see them, I don't care, 'cause I'm too busy thinking about our love. Thinking about them each and every morning. I wake up to that love glow in your eyes. And though it seems I'm hooked on this fixation, I will not stop my daydreaming until my nights are true. desire. I want to feel your love. I need
It's the Jazzie K Ward coming at ya.